Good afternoon. This afternoon, we'll be performing our Kiksadi ceremonial songs for you. The songs are usually done at a kuich or memorial party and our other ceremonies. The songs we're doing are mostly Kiksadi because most of the members of our group are Kiksadi. It's not our tradition to perform entrance songs with this solemn series, and so we're simply walking on. This afternoon, we're imitating our grandparents, and we're doing our very best. And so we hope that you all appreciate the special songs that we're bringing out for you today. The first song that we'll be doing is a yekuti that belongs to our Kiksadi clan. We believe that the story to it goes with the story of Kwáan, who was taken by the Kwáan and was one of the only known people to escape the Kwáan, and upon leaving them, became one of the most powerful icht, or shaman, known to the Tlingit people. We're bringing out our clan robe for this song, and we have a child of our Kiksadi people, who is Chukanadi, and also a grandchild of our Kiksadi people, who is Nanya Ai, who will be holding the robe for us. And we have a grandchild of Na1 of the Kakhatjahit of the Kiksadi people, who will be dancing this yekuti for you today. At this time, we'll be placing our clan robe on the child of our clan, Carol Brady, who's the child of the Kiksadi. At this time, we would also like to acknowledge the late Charlie Joseph Sr., Ka'atk, of the Kwáan clan. It was because of his willingness to share his extensive knowledge of our songs, dances, and stories that we have several dance groups in Sitka. We have with us also many of his relatives, and we have a longtime instructor from the Sitka Native Education Program, which was the venue by which our knowledge was carried on. We have Dastaya of the Oknakhati clan with us. The next song that we'll be dancing is a Kiksadi sorrowing song. The story that goes with this morning song is the story of Ka'achguk, who went first seal hunting to get meat for the younger of his two wives. While hunting, he and his nephews came upon a great storm, which blew them far, far away. They were given up for dead. However, with traditional knowledge and persistence, they were able to find their way home from their tropical location. The words to this, the biggest song of the Kiksadi, say, "He dreams like the man who has given up hope, my land in my dreams. He hears crying and he despairs. If I could only cry myself back with my tears."
Oh
We apparently still have 30 minutes of our program left according to the clock. We try to be really conscious of our time to make sure that we don't go over time, but I have no idea where we're at right now, so we'll just continue to do the best we can. We would like to thank Sealaska Heritage Institute for continuing to coordinate celebration, and additionally, we'd like to thank Sealaska or Sealaska Incorporated for their support. Of course, added to our extensive fundraising that we do as a group to help us attend celebration. The next song that we'll be doing for you is called Sakuye, and it belongs to the Ganach Teidi clan. You may have noticed that the ceremonial songs that we're doing for you are ones that actually feature the ladies dancing. I know that many of the groups that everybody comes to see the most, that have the most showpiece programs, often feature the men dancing. But we wanted to ensure that our group, many of whom are Kiksadi, and then many of the rest who are the children of the Kiksadi, know these songs as our ceremonial songs so that we can continue to do them, because we need to have them for those places in ceremony where they need to be done. And so we do our best. I know that they've asked us as Sealaska Heritage Institute and their scholars not to ask people to forgive us if we do things wrong, and yet it still seems like a wonderful sentiment to put out there that we're doing the best we can, and that in whatever program we've chosen to do, that we never do mean to upset anyone or to anger anyone, but we're simply trying to continue to uphold our traditions so that these old songs that we have will continue on for our great-great-great-grandchildren and beyond. Sakuye, belonging to the Ganach Teidi, says, "What is the little muralet saying over there, Takdainton children? Thinking about you will kill your raven. As the drum sounds, I will be like the man with a band around his hair. I will nod my head toward the Tluknachari children." At this time, we'd like to recognize one of our founding members. Because Isabella Brady had the vision to start the Sitka Native Education Program in 1974, the elders such as Charlie Joseph Sr. had an outlet to reach the youth to keep our culture in Sitka alive. Along with her daughter, Louise Brady, Isabella was also one of the founding members of this group as well. The next song that we'll be performing is another Kiks-Adi sorrowing song, and it was Isabella's favorite song. The story of this song is that Kwáan went to pick berries on an island, pulling her canoe up onto the shore with her sleeping child in it, and she did not tie it down. Her son Shkuuyet was sleeping in his cradleboard in the canoe. When she came back, the canoe had drifted away with her son in it. In this song, Kwáan finds herself missing her uncles, whose canoe had been blown up by the Russians in the last battle of 1804 between the Kiks-Adi and the Russians. Although she hopes that her son is walking with the Heavenly Father, she despairs the loss of him and knows she will not see him again. The Sitka group who performed before us, I know that they were doing many of their songs in memory of those they had lost, and some were struggling at the end of their performance. And although we are taught not to mourn them beyond the kuik, we know that we always carry their memory with us, and that it's always okay to feel that sorrow and that loss. And knowing that we feel that sorrow and that loss is what reminds us that we still hold them with us.
Yeah.
Before we do our last song, we'd like to thank you all for being a gracious audience today and honoring the big songs that we brought out for you. We'd like also to acknowledge the folks who are sitting on the side and supporting us and singing. We have with us Pat Alexander, Ralph Brady, Carol Brady, Donna Smith, Noreen Otness, Harriet Belial, and also Tommy Rooney. The last song that we'll be doing is our Kix Eddie Yake song. It's a spirit song because we've done heavy songs and we've brought down our ancestors' spirits and asked them to be with us. And so we do this spirit song to ensure that nothing bad will happen to us. And the story is about Kwáan, a young boy who was given a piece of dry fish by his mother. There was a little mold on that fish. And Kwáan made a comment about the mold on the fish while he was sitting by the river. And as so often happens when we don't respect the things that the land brings to us, the fish people then took him away. Sometime later, his mother was about to cut up a fish and noticed a necklace on the fish that was her son's necklace. Kwáan had come back. We'll end this story there. It is one of the Kix Eddie clan's big stories, which also demonstrates many of our values, particularly the need for respecting the land and everything that comes with us. Kwáan. Since it's not our tradition to do entrance or exit songs with this, and to be respectful of the time we've been given, even though it says we have 16 minutes left, we will walk off the stage. And again, Guna Chish Ho Ho for your kind respect and attention.